Welcome in, all my friends. Lazy Retired Granny here. Today's date is Thursday, August 10th, 2023. The time is 8:08 a.m. here in cloudy Salem, Oregon. Yeah, talking about the weather. Today, it's currently 63 degrees or 17 Celsius with the high of 84 or 29 Celsius. Then this weekend, we're going to be heating it up. And Sunday is 97 or 36 Celsius. And then Monday for the week, 104 or 40 Celsius for the high. Oh my goodness gracious. So I am continuing my journey on Moonlight in the Garden by Bridget Voth from Craftibly. It's a 30 by 24 inches with 80 colors, which includes 9 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis, which are drills that have a special effect coated on them. They are great for creating extra shimmering effects on the diamond painting. And then 4 LZs, which are crystals / rhinestones that appear more like a jewel or have a metallic appearance. Yeah, so now I'm starting on the middle section, and I just moved the canvas up, so I am going to be doing this portion of the canvas, and I may just work my way up and then move it over, work my way up. Then I'm not having to move my light pad around a lot. I'm still drinking coffee with my hazelnut creamer. And also, in my little studio here, I am melting strawberry patch wax. So we have a fruity smell this morning. Again, I'm just doing the same flavor this week. I just felt like a strawberry. So yeah. So Ellie, put my shoe back. Ellie decided to come over and talk to me because she thinks I'm talking to her. She's got her tail giving a secret message to Mary again this morning. Okay, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to do the upside down Y, 65. So yesterday I got everything I needed to take upstairs tomorrow to do my special project. And I got everything together, and then last night I was thinking, is there anything I need to take up there? Okay, I forgot to put in the drill packets. Yeah, couldn't do much without those. And I'm going to take my old tripod. Hopefully it works. And then I've got to, I may take the stuff up tonight because I need to talk to my son on how to turn on the AC up there. Because believe me, being that they're upstairs and get all that direct sunlight in the morning until the sun passes through, it is hotter than Hades up there. So definitely going to have the AC on for myself and for Negan. I know last year when they were gone, it got really hot and I had to get hold of them. And how do you turn on the AC? So I think I've got everything together. The only thing I have to remember to take with me is my diamond painting pen, because I only have one of these. I guess I better think about ordering another one so that for, you know, times like this when I am diamond painting somewhere else, which isn't very often. And I told you I did that mistake on my knitting project at the very beginning. I think I fixed it as best I can. Ugh. That's one thing about working with this 7-weight yarn, is that for me it's very easy to lose a stitch, which is exactly what I did, which made a hole. So I had to get that stitch and bring it up and blah blah blah. I just did the best I could. I wasn't really for sure how to do it, so I just made it up. Yeah, I want to get this. I think I'm going to try to get that. I'm knitting a scarf, and it's a donation to the homeless. I want to get that done because I want to start my next project, which is going to be pretty big. And I think I mentioned it. I'm making using cotton yarn and making a little throw rug for the bathroom, because I need a new one. And if I can come up with projects of things I need, you know, I'll do that. So that one will take me a while too, so because I don't knit as much anymore. Probably when winter gets here or autumn, I'm more prone to sit down on the couch and watch TV and just chill out and sit and knit. Very peaceful. And I also like that now I have a sliding glass door, you know, that's huge, and I can see outside. And during the winter, I love to sit and watch the weather. especially if it snows. And this season, now on my Facebook memories, it was showing, last year at this time we were having lightning. And this time of year is when we're more prone to the lightning. And it's just lights up the whole sky. I mean, it's not like little jagged things. I mean, it's like somebody turned on a flashlight. And yeah. So I'm hoping, since we have not had any rain for months, it's so dry that we're more prone, once again, to forest fires, and other fires. There's been a lot of fires lately here, but nothing that, at any big scale. They've been like motorhome fires and a few little grass fires, but we have a lot of hay fields around here, and it's hay season, so everything's really dry. And 2 years ago, the same thing happened. That was when we had temperatures at 117 degrees, and then the lightning, and yeah. And I heard on the news day before yesterday, that there was some fires. I think I mentioned it, in the forest down by where Tito lives. Now, the last I heard, they were under control, and it was lightning strikes is what caused those. But the bad thing is, when you get the winds a-going, it just spreads the fire. And I guess in Hawaii, Maui, all the fires that are going on there right now, I didn't get an update whether they're under control now, but yeah, 6 people so far have died. I am so scared of fires, and that is one thing out here that I don't like, is that we are surrounded, in fields and trees, and with it being so dry, yeah, they can go up pretty fast. So Becky on her channel wanted to know about our hobbies over the years. And I actually don't think I really started different hobbies, until I retired, which was in 2013, so 10 years ago. But when I was small, in grade school, I loved paper dolls. I don't even know if they make paper dolls anymore, but I would buy the little book of paper dolls, and then I would cut those out, or They either had the cutout or the press out type of thing. And then I would take other paper and design clothes for them. Not that I was good at it. I'm not a good artist, but it was fun. I was just really did that for, you know, first, second, third grade. And then when I got into the 7th grade, of course, then we had to take a home ec class, and we learned to sew, and I had never been in front of a sewing machine before. And we made a skirt and we made an apron. I remember that. And I struggled with it because I had no idea what the teacher was even talking about. And then we learned to knit. And we knit slippers. And I really enjoyed that, even though I didn't understand it. And I didn't do anything else with it after that class. And then in my 20s, I got some yarn and knitting needles and just started knitting away. And then I remembered how to knit and I remembered how to purl. And I got me a simple knitting book and just made, Afghans, of course, because those were the simplest things to make. And I really didn't know anything about yarn. I just bought it and knit something. And then from there, I figured out how to do, simple stuff. Yarn overs and knit two together, that type of thing. And then it's just I just kind of learned how to do different things over the last, 50 years. And of course we didn't have YouTube back there. It was just books. Or back then, you just learn from books. And still there was things that I thought, I don't know what they're talking about. But then when YouTube started, and I could go online, and I actually watch Very Pink Knits, and I have learned so many different stitches. So I'm not afraid of patterns anymore. It used to be I'd look at a pattern, if I didn't know one of the stitches, I wouldn't knit it. And now, yeah, I'm pretty brave. I learn new stitches all the time. And they're always inventing new stuff. It's like, I have no idea what these people are talking about, because knitting is just, people invent new things all the time. A new stitch or whatever. And then, so when I retired, I bought a stash of yarn. Well, my stash of yarn was like 10 skeins of yarn. That was a lot to me. I thought, oh, how am I ever going to use all this? And it wasn't name brand. It was, just whatever was cheapest. I had no idea about yarns. And then when I started watching YouTube, Then I started learning about different yarns and what to use for what and all that. Well, so knitting has always, I guess, been in my blood. I'll probably never stop knitting unless I get arthritis in my hands and I can't do it anymore. But I don't know how to crochet. I have tried to learn, and I don't know if it's because I've always knit and only having one needle. It's just mind-boggling to me. I can't figure it out. So, and that's okay. I enjoy my knitting, but back in 2007, my oldest son was playing a game on his computer. It was a hidden object game, and he showed it to me, and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. And I became hooked. But the game that he was playing, it's timed. And so if you don't find all the objects, you have to start all over again. And so just to get to the next level, I was having everybody gather around while I played to help find everything, because every time you started over, they would change what things you were looking for and whatnot. And then I also did a Diner Dash games, which are timed, and you have to serve customers in a certain amount of time, and yeah, it gets crazy, but I succeeded at that. I've tried playing that again, but I don't know, but from there was my adventures into gaming, and I belong to Big Fish Games, which when I joined, it was casual gaming, and I belonged to their club, blah, blah, blah. And so over the next, from 2007 to 2015, I bought over 800 games. I've got over 800 games on my computer. And probably 90% of them are hidden objects. Now, let me tell you, I was so addicted to that gaming hobby that I didn't care what the game was. If it was new, I'm buying it, you know. So, and then you also, the more you bought, the more points you had to go towards free games. So a lot of those were free games that I got. And they also had buy one, get one free, and and then being a member, it was $7 a month, but that $7 went to your credit, so you could use that to buy games. That was a pretty good deal. And then they were always having sales and whatnot. But then the games started, you know, getting harder. And they added stuff on and to the hidden objects, and it just was not fun to me anymore. And so I stopped buying games. I canceled my membership, but I did do that 2 years past when I was retired, because my big plans for retirement is, oh, I've got all this time to do all this stuff that I didn't have time to do when I was working. And I was actually, when we found out that our office was going to close in 2011, I was actually working 2 jobs. And I quit my second job, and because they said that if anybody starts slacking off at all, because, you know, of the closing of the office, they would be dismissed, and then you wouldn't get your benefits. You had to work till the very end to be able to get your benefits. And that scared me. That, you know, if I was, it's a long story, but anyway. So then that kind of freed me up a little bit. And it got easier and easier. And then the office closed in 2012, but they kept, and we had over 100 employees. So people were leaving left and right, you know, because they found other jobs, or they transferred to one of the offices that was being kept open. But then they thought, ugh, we need somebody, you know, we need some employees to stay here, even though the office is closed. But with the transition of moving files to the remaining, I think it was 5 offices, they were going to need some help with that. So they asked if I wanted to stay on and help with that. And we stayed there for another year. So the office closed in August of 2012, but I was there until August of 2013. And then because we stayed, we also got a bonus because we were still helping out. So that was kind of cool, you know, and it was an easy year. It was, but anyway, so one of my things that I wanted to do when I retire was to put puzzles together. And so I bought up some puzzles. Oops, there's a bunch of Y's that I missed. And I did one puzzle, which was, you know, like 500 pieces. So then I graduated to like 750 pieces. And I thought, oh, this isn't for me. I'm not enjoying this. So, yeah, I stopped the puzzle thing. But I did start latch hook. And so I had my latch hook and I had my games that I was doing. So I did latch hook for, I think, I don't know how long I did those for. But they were just piling up because I was doing so many of them because I couldn't stop. And then I thought, I just got so many of these that I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all of them. I ended up donating them. But then my son for Christmas got me a Big Bang Theory Lego set. And I had never done Legos. I didn't think I could do it. But I did the Lego, and I had my grandsons come over and try to explain things to me. And I fell in love with Legos. So, yeah, I did that for, I don't know how long I did it for, but it was an expensive hobby. And so I thought, I don't know about this. And then I found diamond painting. And I thought, I was doing Legos when I found diamond painting, and I thought, oh, this craft is a lot cheaper than my diamond paintings. And because I was getting really good at Legos, so it didn't take me very long to, do a box. And so then I started my diamond painting 5 years ago. But I've kept knitting. But I must say my knitting has taken a back seat since the first of the year. Well, actually, probably about March. Because now I have a bunch of friends on here that I enjoy being with, and I'm like doing videos now, where before it was just, here's what I'm doing, here's what I completed, goodbye. But now I figured out how to do wip&chats and can just rattle on forever. We're going to try 45 minutes today, guys. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out how long I can film upstairs, because I want to do as much of the diamond painting in one setting as possible. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to watch them, but... And I don't care about the statistics. Oh, only 10 people watch this, but 100 people watch that, and I don't care. I just enjoy sitting on here and chatting away to the people who do watch. Even if it's 5 people, even if it's 1 person. And I enjoy the interaction with you that make comments, and yeah, that's fun to me. And now I forgot, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I'm doing those. So yeah, so those are my hobbies. Also, when I was little, I loved making those gum wrapper chains. Did you guys do that? Oh my gosh. The longer, you wanted to keep it going, and oh my gosh, mine must have been 5 miles long. I had a huge, huge sack that I kept it in, and oh, every time we went anywhere, I was picking up gum wrappers on the ground, and everybody knew that they had to save their gum wrappers for me. Yeah, I was addicted to that. I don't know whatever happened to it, or probably dumped it one day. Yeah, I wish I would have kept some of the stuff that I did when I was little, but I guess it just got tossed out. I think I'm going to have to open up another bag of these. I'm talking about my jar is empty. So I'll use up what I have in my tray. And what is this? 20. Ooh, 500. All right, let's hope that I have some 500s. All right, let's look here. So this is number 500, a big bag. Do I have more 500s? Nope, that's it. Okay. Okay. What I keep mine in is I'm recycling this really nice box. You probably can't see it. That I get from Instant Ink that I belong to. And you really can't see here, but it's got the flip top to it, and then the sides tuck in. I love these little boxes. I use them for all kinds of stuff. Okay, so any other hobbies I did? No. At least I don't remember. I guess it all depends on what you call a hobby. Yeah, I don't remember doing anything in junior high or high school. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that I did. So, what have I been watching? So, this morning, I watched Mike's video. That is from last May. Oh gosh, he cracks me up. And I watched Becky, of course, and she is getting really close to finishing her painting. I think she said she's gonna probably finish it in the next couple days. Yeah, she just got the upper right corner. And I watched DP Crazy Lady and her whip and chat. And she's also getting close to finishing. Not me. Slowpoke here. And let's see who. Oh, Crafting with Dee. I watched her this morning. She was filming out in her what do you call it? House trailer, camper. And yes, when I have the fans going on here, oh my gosh, that's when I start coughing. And I think what happens is it's, when you have those fans going, it's spreading the dust around, which then makes you cough and sneeze. And right now is perfect conditions for me. I don't have the fans going. I have my door open, but the pollen count must be down. Hallelujah. Yeah, it's perfect out there right now. I'm watering the yard today. I haven't watered for a few days because it's been pretty mild here. Okay, we need to open up this package. So this is going to be extra drill, so it's got to go back in the box. Spill out a little bit for the tray. Yeah, V's doing a canvas with flowers. Now, I personally like that green. That she was talking about, that she didn't know whether she liked that or not. I think it's pretty. And yes, we got to see Hoya Bella this morning. Yay! And you know what? Don't ever apologize for what's on your video, Hoya. Be you. That's what we love. The Diamond Dolls here love to just know what you're up to, how you're feeling, what's going on, good, bad, or ugly. We're here for you, girl. That's what's so good about our whip and chats, is that we talk about our life. It's just not diamond painting. There's other things that happen outside of diamond painting. And I think just about all of us have animals. And they're always a kick to talk about. Because they're our babies. I could talk about Ellie all day. She is so smart. It's scary. It is scary how they know what you're going to do before you even know you're going to do it. Like when I say, oh, I need to vacuum, Ellie jumps up from the couch or wherever she's at, and she goes and jumps on the bed, because she doesn't like the vacuum cleaner. So that's her safe place when I vacuum. Every single time she'll do that. And or I'll say, oh, I need to go to the store. She goes and stands by the door. She's ready to go. It's just, it never ceases to amaze me that she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Or if I say, Ellie, it's too hot. You can't go with me this time. Her ears go down and she goes sad face and she jumps up on the bed and just lays there. Okay, so I ran out of those and I think I poured too many in the tray, so they probably will not fit in the bottle. Let's see. Let's see how full I can make the bottle so that when I open it next, it'll spill all over. All right, that's all she wrote. All right, we'll put these back in the bag. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm giving you a blow-by-blow commentary here of what I'm doing. All right, now gotta fold that over, and I want to have number 20 sticking out. Put a piece of tape on it so nothing spills out, and we'll put it back in the box in order. 2018, there we go. Okay, got that done. Ooh, I'm at 44 minutes, 45 minutes. Okay, here goes the experiment, and I just went blurry. there we go. Sorry about that. I wasn't watching it. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully it goes 45 minutes.